Hey guys, I'm Corey, and this makes you crate. It's something kind of big. The new Fright Zone from Masters of the Universe. Despite the box, I did not get this from Big Bad Toy Store. I did get a big delivery from Big Bad Toy Store. I don't know if you can see that over there, but that will be a separate video. This came from Intel Creations. I was gonna try to, I'm not gonna lie, I did try to cancel this order because it got delayed by a month. But as soon as I tried to cancel it, I got the shipping notice, so it's fine. But we're gonna go ahead and pop this open and see what we got. Okay, so right off the bat, this artwork is amazing, and this is not a big surprise, right? Their artwork is always amazing on the boxes. You have, you know, the whole cast of characters. You got the Red Beast Man and Grizzlor over here, Dark-Faced Grizzlor at that, Green Goddess, Hordak, the two prototype battle armor He-Man and Skeletor. By the way, I did a video on them. I will link it up here if I remember, on 3D printing those. I guess the original Orko without the letter, Lords of Power Man at Arms, concept art Mantenna, and Leech, which doesn't really look any different to me. Leave in the comments and let me know what is different about him. On this side, we also have the green arm and green leg Modulock. I think that's from Leo Toys, I'm not positive, along with the slime pit. We want the slime pit so bad, don't we guys? And on this side, we have mini comic Triclops. I don't know to say Trap, so I don't know why. And then on the back is just kind of some of those characters, which, to be fair, I think is a missed opportunity. I understand why they did the regular battle armors, but why not use the Green Goddess? That's the character you've made. Why not use a dark face Grizzlor? That's one you made. Why not use Lords of Power Man at Arms? That's one you've made. Why not use mini comic Triclops? That's one you've made. Like, well, I don't understand, Mattel. Why wouldn't you just use the ones that are in the photo? But, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. It is still kind of cool to see it recreated. That being said, we're going to pop this open and get all these parts out. Okay, so this is everything unboxed, nothing assembled yet. Which, to be fair, when the original Fright Zone was released, I was very young, and I do not remember how much of it, I don't remember how hard it was to assemble or disassemble or anything like that, because I'm pretty sure my mom did it. But that being said, you do get this very nostalgia inducing instruction pamphlet, which kind of tells you how everything goes. Oh, that's where that goes. I was already kind of wondering where some of it went. A lot of it, I think, is kind of common sense, especially if you have had or have played with the vintage one. There's a couple things that are different, which once we get this whole thing assembled, we will talk about. It does not appear that there are any stickers, which does not surprise me. The only thing that looks like it might have been a sticker was like these eyes, and they are already put on, which this is a new part of the thing anyway. Yeah, so we're real quickly get all this. Well, it'll be real quickly for you. It won't be real quickly for me. But we're going to go ahead and get this whole thing assembled and go from there. Okay, and that's it all assembled. This literally took me maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. Like, it was not long at all to assemble this thing. It was not hard. Sorry, I dropped something. This is pretty cool. This is more in depth than the vintage one. But we already knew that, right? That was kind of the whole draw to this thing. Things that are similar or the same. You do have this foot thing, this thing that's supposed to be like a trap here. It looks like it works like this, and once you get the foot all the way down in there, it's kind of like a trap to hold your guy. I think the original one just did the trap. You have this thing, which I'm not really sure exactly what this is for. I guess maybe like a torture thing to like threaten them to fall in there, maybe? I don't know. But I mean, it's kind of cool that they added it. I was afraid I was gonna break this putting it on there. This, unlike the other one, I think the vintage one had like a thing that you could unclip it. This just clips in on its own. It works pretty good. You do have the stairs going up. This is a new thing, this face on the side, and I don't know if this is just like something else to torture your people with or something like that. I don't know if it's just like the jaws of blah 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 blah, jaws of horror or terror or something. I don't know. But this, I mean, it's fun. It's cool. You also have this up here, which you can bite down on people's arms. That's new. That's different. We didn't have that on the vintage one. The vintage one just kind of grabbed people. I don't think this one really turns a whole lot. So that's pretty cool. The biggest difference between this one and the old one is that there's a backside. Now, you might have seen that there was hinges, and that is because this whole bottom part, you do this without breaking it. This is one thing I do not like about this, is it feels like you're gonna break it. This whole bottom part comes out. Spin this around. Spin this around. And now this is also your backside, which, again, like, I mean, that's fun. That's kind of cool. Like, that's adds a whole nother layer to this thing, right? And so now you got, like, I guess this is kind of just a doorway or whatever. Before, your terror monster or whatever puppet, this was just where he lived. This is where he can kind of go through. The only thing is, like, he can't fit all the way through, per se, but that's still cool. I'm kind of glad we got, I mean, he is pretty well articulated. His neck is, his jaw is, all his arms are, his feet are, his tail rotates. So yeah, I mean, he's fun. I like him. I do wish he could fit through the doorway, and I think the only way they could have done that is to make the doorway bigger, but that's okay. Regardless, now we have this whole backside, which, of course, this is all still the same. You now have this, which is like a throne for Hordak. You have a weapons rack, which I do like that they're very specific about which ones go there. You also have, like, while you have a prison on the inside, you have this prison, or you have prison on the outside, rather. You have this prison on the inside, which is also kind of cool. That adds another layer, you know what I mean? Like, this is fun. Do I think it's you know, $90 fun? I don't know. I get it, right? I mean, inflation sucks, and like, it's not between inflation and tariffs and crap like that. Like, Mattel doesn't have anything to do with any of that stuff, right? Like, so it's not really their fault. I mean, I can't really ask them to make something like this and not make a profit. That's also not fair. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know how much of a profit they make from this. I am not a industry insider or something like that, but, like, you know what? It's also one of those things, if you don't want it, you don't have to buy it. But on all, I think it is very fun. It is very nostalgia inducing. It reminds me enough of the old one that I like it, and it's new enough that it makes it different. So I think that's kind of the goal, right? Like, that's kind of the goal of all of them. The Castle Grayskull, it was a little different than the old one. It wasn't that different. I feel like Snake Mountain was way different in a good way, and I feel like this is, you know, different enough in a good way. So I feel like it's a good addition. I am very happy with it. I am not upset about getting this at all. Yeah, I do wish it wasn't delayed by a month, but again, what can you do? I got it now. So, anyway, guys, hopefully you like this. Hopefully this kind of told you if you wanted to get this, if you haven't already. I know you can still pre-order this, I think, from Big Bad Toy Store, where apparently mine was shipped from, even though I didn't get it from Big Bad Toy Store. You can, you know, your local toy shop might have it. I know tomorrow, this should come out. So yeah, tomorrow, me and Oz are going to the new Eternia Dream up in Frederick for their grand opening tomorrow. And I've already seen in their videos that they will have some of these at both their locations. So if you're in the Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania area, West Virginia area, and want to bounce on over there tomorrow, September 13th, for their grand opening, they should have some of these. Tell them Corey from Make Shape Create sent you. You won't get a discount or anything like that, but it'd be kind of cool to hear if anybody who's watching this goes. And I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.